they're coming apart.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy. In today's video, I'm here in my entryway because I am going to be doing some deep cleaning in my entryway and also the hall closet that is in our entryway. I like to declutter this space every few months, and so I just need to go ahead and get that done, and I will also be doing some deep cleaning while I'm in those spaces. But in addition to that, today is Thursday, so today is my Thoughtful Thursday video. If you're new around here or don't know what that means, I will be sharing my thoughts on a topic in the voiceover a little bit later on in this video, so I hope that you'll stick around to hear my thoughts. Okay friends, for today's Thoughtful Thursday video, I wanted to share with you ways that we can waste our time. Especially if you are a homemaker, it can be easy to fall into these habits of wasting time. I hope by sharing these 7 time wasters with you, I can encourage you to be more efficient in your day, giving you more margin to do the things you love. The first time waster is inefficiency in chores, responsibilities, or activities. I have found it really helpful to batch activities for efficiency. Running errands is a perfect example. It makes more sense to run all of your errands at once while you're already out and about than to do them throughout the week. This is especially true if you don't live close to stores. Another example is checking your email or other notifications on your phone. Set aside times during the day when you will check your email and other notifications to respond to emails or social media comments at the same time. It can be a big time waster to continually open your phone to respond to things like this throughout your day. Included in this is even batching your rest time. I personally have found it really helpful to have one day a week where I do not do any work. The second time waster I wanted to share with you is the amount of time we spend choosing our clothes for the day. Now, if you've been around my channel for a while, then you probably know that you will not hear me tell you to become a minimalist and wear black t-shirts every day. That is not my style at all. I love having lots of options and being able to creatively put together outfits. However, I did want to suggest having a uniform. I don't know if you've noticed this about my attire, but I do have a uniform. In the summer, I wear shorts with a t-shirt or button-up or some other blouse. And in the winter, I wear jeans with a t-shirt, button-up, and layer that with cardigans and sweaters. I will say more recently, I am rotating in some dresses and skirts as I've been trying to wear everything in my closet, and I'm really enjoying adding these pieces into the rotation. But having a uniform cuts down on the time it takes to make that daily decision, and it also prevents decision fatigue. The next time waster is trying to remember everything that needs to get done. I absolutely love lists. Having daily to-do lists helps me to get these things that need to get done out of my brain and on to paper. You could use digital to-do lists if that is your preference. I just love writing things down on pen and paper. In addition to daily to-do list, I would also suggest keeping a running master to-do list. Everything that needs to get done at some point, but you're not necessarily going to do it today. You can reference this master to-do list as you're making your daily or weekly to-do lists to incorporate these tasks throughout your week. Again, just getting these tasks down on paper relieves your brain from having to remember them. Similar to that, we waste time trying to remember all the appointments and where everyone needs to go. I would recommend keeping a calendar, either a physical calendar, a digital one, or like me, you could use both. When my kids were younger, I liked to color code my calendars with a color for each person in the family so it was easy to know who had activities or appointments for each day. You could also color code the activities. Perhaps errands could be one color, chores another color, desk work another color, and so on. The fifth time waster I wanted to share with you is trying to figure out when to do what needs to get done. This would be more so for chores or tasks that need to get done each day or each week. I like to have a regular schedule of when I get my basic chores and errands done, so I don't need to waste time thinking about when I will get each task done. Each week, I have set aside time to get these chores done. I find that it works best to do 2 or 3 chores each day of the week, and then you don't need to worry about it for the remainder of the week. For example, every Monday, I do our laundry. Every Tuesday, I give our kitchen a deep clean. Every Wednesday, I pick up the groceries. By having the same schedule each week, I don't have to waste time thinking about when these tasks will fit into my schedule for the week. Along those same lines, we may waste time by not having a regular sleep schedule. When our sleep schedule is unpredictable, we don't know how much time we will have each day to accomplish our to-do lists. Studies have shown that it is far more healthy to stick to a regular bedtime and wake-up time. Yes, even on the weekends. When we have a regular sleep routine, not only is it a healthier way to live, but it also allows us to be more efficient in our work. We are also less likely to feel tired when we keep a regular sleep schedule, and so we are able to get all of our work done. The last time waster I wanted to share is an obvious one, and I know it's a tough one as I myself struggle with this. We waste time on mindless entertainment, either scrolling social media or watching Netflix or YouTube. I understand that these things are part of our lives, but I wanted to encourage you to unplug from time to time. Ideally, we would come up with appropriate boundaries for ourselves on how much and how often we engage in this entertainment. I think we could all stand to cut back on our social media usage and TV watching, me included. I used to not open any of the social media apps on my phone on Sundays as part of my rest day, but slowly it crept back in. I don't necessarily scroll on these social media apps, but I do jump on them to keep up with chats, DMs, and notifications. However, I really think it would do me good personally to get back into the habit of not getting on any social media apps at all, just for that one day of the week. Well, friends, that is all I wanted to share for this Thoughtful Thursday. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on these 7 time wasters and let me know how these things have impacted your life.
Slow fever dreams of indigo. Stars are floating down below. I'm waking in your arms, but on the highway, oh, I could stay on with you. On the highway, oh, I could stay on with you.
Friends, there is something I wanted to share with you. I know that I shared this in my community tab, but in case you missed it, I did start a second YouTube channel where I will be sharing healthy recipes. If this is something you're interested in, I would love for you to subscribe to that channel. That channel is Cook with Joy, and I can link it in my description box below if you would like to check it out. I do have one video up currently, as I'm doing this voiceover, I do plan to post on Fridays for that channel for the time being, and it's really a fun channel for me because I have been working with my son. He is doing the editing for me, so that has been a little bit different change of pace. So that channel will have a different vibe certainly than this channel because it is my son editing the videos, but if you're interested, I hope that you might check that out.
Shelter, I'll be your shelter. I'll be your anchor. I'll be your home. Daughter, there's blood in the water.
Okay, I did want to share some things that I am decluttering. This I actually decluttered a while back, but then when I posted that video, one of my friends said that it's an attachment for the steam mop, so you can use the steam mop on your carpets. And so I thought that maybe I would give that a try, but I never did. And this was several months ago, if not a year ago. So since I have continued to not use this, I'm gonna go ahead and let that go. I don't always talk in detail about the things I'm decluttering for these types of videos, only because I typically do that at the end of the month in my Declutter With Me video. However, I just wanted to share briefly that I was really struggling. I have pretty much pared those spaces down, and so it was kind of hard, but there were a couple of things I have been on the fence about. One is this jacket, and I did not wear it this past winter. I have several lightweight jackets. Since we live in Austin, a lightweight jacket is pretty much sufficient enough for most of the winter. But this one, I know that I did not wear last winter. I do still like the way it looks, but I have several other lightweight jackets. So I think I'm going to put this in the cabinet with some other clothing items that I've been on the fence about, and I was going to leave them in there for about 6 months and then make a final decision at that point. Maybe that'll make me feel better to just have this in there, and if I think about it next winter and I'm like, where is that gray jacket, then I will grab it. And the other thing is this backpack. I also don't really use this. I have, there is a spot for a laptop, but I have a laptop bag. So if I travel or if I need to bring my laptop someplace, I usually use that. And then typically in lieu of a backpack, I'll just use like an over-the-shoulder bag. So this just isn't something that I would use on the regular. I did have it to go hiking, but I typically don't even bring a backpack hiking. I brought this on a trip with us when we went on a trip where we were hiking, but I'm feeling like this is just something that I have not been using. So again, I'm going to put it in with the stuff that'll be in there for about 6 months, and then I'll revisit it. Okay, friends, that is all I have for you for this week's Thoughtful Thursday video. I hope that the cleaning portion was motivational for you today, and I hope that you were encouraged by the things I shared in my voiceover. As always, I really appreciate you watching this video until the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!